Here's what's happening in the news. Just came across this article here at the Financial Times, and it has to do with the failing economy over in Kazakhstan. For those that are not familiar with Kazakhstan, it's over near Russia, one of those former Soviet Union areas over there. But it has to do with their current monetary system there surrounding their national currency, which is the Kazakhstan Tenge, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So we want to briefly just go through this article here. I think it's very informative as well as a good indicator of what's happening globally in every country dealing with national currencies these days, being that the dollar appears to be on a surge in strength, rather. So basically, it just says Kazakhstan is to introduce a new banknote following a 38% drop in the value of its currency in just 3 months. The Kaz Central Bank unveiled the new 20,000 tenge note. 20,000 tenge note on Monday evening, saying it would become legal tender starting Tuesday, December 1st. And so it says until now, the largest banknote was 10,000 tenge. So from 10,000 on a piece of paper to now 20,000 as of tomorrow, December 1st. And just to show you how bad things are there, the current 10,000 tenge note is worth about $38 in exchange value. And so what that means basically is that those who live in Kazakhstan, who have savings in the tenge, who do daily transactions in the tenge, basically have lost 38% of purchasing power over the last 3 months because the central bank has decided to allow their currency to float freely in the open market. As it says here, the tenge has fallen dramatically since mid-August when the central bank, together with the president, announced a free float of the currency. And so free float meaning that the government decided to stop allowing the central bank to support their currency, being that no one other than those inside the country only use their national currency. It's not really something that's sought after outside of the country. And so most of the people do transactions in converting tenge to dollars and to other currencies to do business with, which means it makes it more expensive to purchase other currencies when the tenge is dropping. So the government's tired of losing money on trying to support their worthless paper. And so they just leave the citizens with it to get stuck and have to deal with the fallout of worthless fiat currency. But anyway, on Monday, the tenge was trading at 307.64. So you get 307.64 tenges per dollar, which prior to them unpegging it or allowing it to float freely, it was 188. And just to show you what that looks like, I actually went and pulled up the last year here. And as you can see, the 188, which means, in relation to the purchasing power, it was pretty stable as far as what the citizens was used to being able to buy with it. All of a sudden, late August, look at this, boom, from right here, 188 one day on August 19th, and then next day, August 21st, 252. Then it came down a little bit, but now as of today, it's at 307 and some change, which means this big drop right here was a lot of purchasing power loss, which means things got a lot expensive for those that were dependent upon the tenge. And so this falls into the whole rethinking currencies period. You know, depending upon and solely doing business in paper that's not attached to anything of true value can only come back to bite those that think that they have intrinsic value. And so anyway, getting into the part of solutions now for rethinking the dollar. And so I want to give you a opportunity to take advantage of something I just recently got involved with, and it's through BitGold, which has a nice affiliate program here that I'm going to make available to you guys. For those that may not be familiar with it, they have some great incentives to opening up an account, to basically storing and converting paper into physical wealth in the form of gold. And so I actually interviewed James Turk. I believe it was on episode 5 of Rethinking the Dollar. So for those who haven't seen it, you can go back and check that out. It was a great discussion with him. He's one of the founders of this organization. And so far I've been using it for a couple weeks now and very satisfied with the service, and also was, received the bonus as well. So I'll include the link down here below for you guys to check it out for yourself. And if you use the link directly, that's how you receive the bonus of up to 5%, which I think is about up to 2.5 grams of gold, up to $100 or something like that. So I advise you guys to check that out, because I want to start getting into solutions now. And the solution would be to rethinking the dollar is alternatives. And so I think BitGo is definitely one of many ways to pretty much diversify yourself and not fall victim to what's happening over in Kazakhstan. And as I conclude this, I want to just give you an idea of what the new note looks like. Here it is now, the 20,000 Tenge note. It's it says 20000, but yet according to tomorrow when it's released, it'll probably purchase $66. So it'll be the equivalent of a $50 bill, purchasing power wise here in the United States. So just another little update of what's going on in the news surrounding fiat currencies, and I'm sure people in Kazakhstan are definitely rethinking the tenge, as I might put it. But anyway, check out the BitGo link below. It's an affiliate link of mine, so definitely you have a chance to receive that bonus by going through that link directly. Other than that, share this if you find it to be informative, and also leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until we meet again, peace.